quick question. Have you ever been convicted of a crime? Or are you likely to be in trouble with the federal government? Maybe you were one of those tons of folks that stormed the Capitol, or you have been posting election fraud stuff or propagating election fraud for the last couple of months. Well, if you're one of those people, then for the cool cost of $2 million, you can get a presidential pardon. As the United States nears around 400,000 dead from the coronavirus, and infections are averaging over 200,000 new cases a day, and daily deaths are starting to cross that 4,000 mark, Trump is busy allegedly selling pardons. According to an article in the New York Times, a former CIA officer, John Kiriakou, this has a hard one there. He was formerly convicted of selling classified information. He was a former CIA officer who was convicted of selling classified information. And he was told that Rudy Giuliani, Trump's personal lawyer, could get him a presidential pardon for the cool cost of $2 million. And he said no and contacted the FBI. So the FBI is allegedly looking into this to try to figure out, is Trump actually selling pardons? And according to CNN, Trump is expected to pardon 100 people on Tuesday. We'll see if Trump calls CNN, he calls CNN fake news, so maybe he'll wait till real early in the morning on Wednesday just to be spiteful. But the word is that it's going to happen on Tuesday, and we're just going to have to wait to find out. No word on who he's pardoning, but don't be surprised if Ivanka, Jared Kushner, Rudy Giuliani, and Trump himself are on that list. Now, all this comes after Trump has pardoned Charles Kushner, who is the father of Jared Kushner, who, if you have forgotten, blackmailed his own sister to stop her from testifying against him by getting a prostitute to sleep with her husband. And Kushner recorded it all. There's also been pardons for these guys who were convicted of killing Blackwater contractors who were convicted of killing civilians in Iraq. And also, Trump has been spending a lot of time pardoning government officials, I believe congressmen, who decided to use campaign funds so they could have sex with people who are not their wives. So, Kelly, am I missing something, or is all of this part of the whole drain the swamp plan?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the drain the swamp plan is really going well when a guy convicted of selling classified documents tries to get influence, tries to just spend some money to get some influence, get a pardon, and then somebody just straight up goes, give me this amount of money and I'll give you a pardon. And even that guy goes, wait, this seems illegal. Like, the fact that that's the guy who's blowing the whistle on this, a man who sold classified documents and by his own admission was paying for access to the president, was like, wait, you can't just sell me a pardon. Like, I mean, come on here.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead. Yeah,
exactly. I'm just like, it's almost for him like this is just too ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah, he's a convicted felon there selling secrets, but even he is like, look, I don't want to be a part of this.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, we've already seen war criminals, white collar criminals, regular run of the mill criminals, congressional criminals. It's like the scene in Blazing Saddles where they're lining all the guys up, just every possible kind of scumbag out there is apparently going to get a pardon, no matter how bad of a person they are.
Exactly. And it is funny for people who are actively going out in the media, folks who storm the Capitol. And yeah, they're actively trying to get a pardon based on all of that. And saying that the president went down there and told him to do it and all that. And I would not be surprised if you saw pardons related to the actual speakers of the event. Again, Rudy Giuliani spoke at the event itself and, urged people to go to the Capitol. And so, yeah, I'm like, there's a lot of folks out there who are trying to get a pardon. And apparently, if you got the cash, it can make it happen.
Yeah, and I haven't seen a ton of people talking about it, but we may find out, because nobody's ever tried the preemptive pardon before of, this guy hadn't even been convicted. Like, well, we're going to pardon him anyways, which seems like we're definitely going to see tested. That very much seems like a real possibility. So, I mean, that could be a big part of the Biden administration, that, you know, the next round of people come in and say, no, that's absolutely ridiculous, and then tries to just go ahead and convict all these people anyways, and we have have to bring in all the constitutional lawyers.
Exactly. And it seems like another one of those things where, like, you know, it didn't explicitly say in the Constitution, of course, you can't pardon yourself, but if you read the rest of the fine document there, it's like, clearly that was not the founders' intention for people to be able to pardon themselves and be above the law.
And I think the general understanding is that you can't pardon yourself, and you can't pardon somebody of a crime they haven't been convicted of. So... Yeah.
It's one of those things. Like, I wasn't around during the 1700s when they wrote the Constitution. They definitely left some stuff out that I would like to include, but I imagine they were like, look, people are going to have common sense when they read this in 2021, right? Like, they're not going to, come on.
Yeah, I mean, we've set some terrible precedents with pardons. We talked about it before. You know, I think pardoning Nixon was the wrong idea. Yeah. I think, pardoning Scooter Libby and all those guys was the wrong idea. That I think this is really just set us up for this, Republicans going out there and pushing the line every 20 years or so. It's just this is the kind of stuff that Rod Blagojevich went down for, trying to sell Obama's Senate seat. You can't go out there and just openly sell things like this. That's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, it is like the definition of corruption. But hey, if you're out there and you're looking to sell a pardon, you see my Venmo's popping down there at Citizen Pete 101. Don't worry, I'll make sure the money gets to the right place. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you so much for watching Citizen Pete. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, click that little subscribe button, maybe the like button, and hey, maybe just leave a comment. I want to know what you're thinking. What do you think about all the politics, the news, and all the stuff that's going on in our country?